Another week, another case unboxing. Welcome back everyone to the channel here we have 2024 Singles Case E, featuring President Mater, Todd Marcus, Wingo with Flames, and Fabulous McQueen as the new cars. And then some really good returning cars being Brush, Kerber, James Cleanair, and the King, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is the Walmart case, so only 12 pieces, not 24. That's just because this was more affordable, and yeah, I mean, I unfortunately can't really spend a lot on a 24 count case. But yeah, so I got this case from Get Me Collectibles. I also got case D from Get Me Collectibles, and I actually forgot to mention that in that video. I'm sorry about that. But let's just get into it, because this is a good case, and I would say it's one of my favorite cases of the year, honestly. And even this half version is really good. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been finding this case a lot at Walmart, or at least I was back in like March or whatever when this was out. But like, this case has been overwhelmingly easy to find. I found tons of this case, although I only found one President Mater, which is actually the one down there. So that was a little unfortunate, although, I mean, he's in more cases, so not a huge problem. But I would have liked to find another one, but it's okay. We have one in this case. And you need to stay. Alright. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna put him back there. Alright. Let's see, where should we start? Oops, sorry. What did I do? Oh. I guess I accidentally put the case on Mater. Alright, so I'd like to save Mater for last. Oh, there's some bendiness going on in there. You know, actually, I'm gonna flip this around, because I am just going to get this one out of the way, because I hate this card. If I can even pull her out. Yep, this one. Do I need to say anything? It's just Gearsten Marshall. Pegworms like crazy. Not even that cool of a car. Probably gonna, you know, get rid of this one. Goodbye. Sorry, but I do not like that character. Alright, next up we have the King. This one's a nice one. I will never complain about the King in a case. Hello, Mr. the King. Yeah, he's been in a couple cases already. He's been in case A, I know for sure. We unboxed that one. I think he might be in case B as well. He's in like case H and M or something too. He's in a lot of cases. But I will not be complaining at all. I love the King. Such a classic character. Oh, I'll show the back. So there's McQueen, Fillmore, Mater, Hollingast, Sally, and Sheriff. And as I always say, Hollingast is like the one who doesn't belong. Because he's, you know, a background racer. Anyway, he's still nice to see. Ooh, up next we have James Cleanair. So this one's a really good one in my opinion. I never found case C at Walmart. In fact, I've never found case C except for like tiny remnants at Target once, or maybe twice. I know I found James at Target, but I found him at Walmart first because of this case, case E. Yeah, this is a really good inclusion. His 2019 release, which was his last release before 2024, is super rare now. And it was in like their weird Blue Desert era. I wasn't collecting at the time, but I have done a lot of research on it. Looks like his blister is dented, but that's okay, because I do have another one in the box. So on the back, you have Tumbleweed McQueen, Todd the Pizza Planet truck. It'll be nice to see him in another case. Mater with the working tow hook, Brush Kerber, who is in this case, Kevin Shiftright and Kevin Racing Tire, the two that these two kind of bother me a little just because they've been in so many cases. They peg worm, especially Kevin Shiftright. Up next, we have Sally. Nothing too special with Sally. Oops, something fell. Nothing too special with Sally, but I do think she's a good inclusion. I'll never complain about Sally. Although I don't really like this like pancake model of Sally. They gave her like a newer model in 2018. That was way more accurate to real life Porsche models and her character in the movie, but of course Mattel, they quickly reverted when they switched to Thailand. Which is really, really stupid. Anyway, on the back, we have a similar assortment as the King, but now there's the King himself on the back instead of, I don't know. Instead of, oh, Sally. Because this is Sally. Oops, oh well. But sometimes Mattel will put the car that you're holding on the back of the box. Like, I've seen that happen before. In fact, I think it happens on World Grand Prix McQueen in this case. And Otis, too, because there's not much from Cars 2 this year. Yep, Sally's good. I won't complain about Sally. Okay, that's that's the new one. Let's see, who's next? Oh. This is a really good inclusion in my opinion. Here's Brush Kerber, the Cars 1 fiber fuel racer. One of my favorite Cars 1 racers, honestly. I think he's in my top 10. I think he's super underrated. I love his wheat design and the yellow. He's a beautiful shade of yellow. And I like the red I don't know, it's like intertwined in his paint job. I don't know how to say it, but I just like the addition of all the red too. Yeah. On the back, basically the same as the King's card back, but with Todd on there instead of Fillmore, I think. I will say, however, this Thailand variant of Brush Kerber, I don't really like. I much prefer this Chinese one. You can see like the eyes. They just look terrible on this Thailand version. I wouldn't say he's like the worst Thailand Cars 1 racer ever, but he isn't one of my, I don't know, he isn't like the best one. Still one of my favorite racers though. I love Brush Kerber. Him and Ponchi Wipeout, some of my favorite racers. Up next, oh, we were just talking about this one, World Grand Prix McQueen. This one's pretty boring. Do I need to say any more? He's been in tons of cases. He always sells well though. Like, I never see him peg warming. So I won't really complain about him. If he's selling, I guess I can see why Mattel's including him so much. Because big money maker right there. Any McQueen will sell well unless you're like Cave McQueen. That's what I've experienced. Or Road Trip McQueen. That one definitely peg warms a little bit too, as Road Trip McQueen. Anyway, pretty standard. And this is what I was talking about. See, he's on the back of his own package. He's on the back of his own packaging, and this looks like an international card pack. Like, this looks so stupid because he's the only one on there. Like, they could have put Otis, they could have put Finn McMissile, Holly Shiftwell, they could have put Artist Ramon, who's in case F, but they didn't. Classic Mattel. Here's Otis, who we were just talking about. He's on kind of a bendy card. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I think Otis is a really good inclusion in this case too, especially the half case, because Otis was released from Thailand in 2022, and I did find one. But he was only in case D that year and not the half version, and actually became pretty rare. Like, I only found one, and it wasn't even at Target or anything. It was at like a little toy store. So I think he's a good inclusion. Not my favorite character ever, but he is a nice inclusion, and he looks pretty good from Thailand. I might have to open him. Especially on this. Well, actually, the other one I have is on worst card. So I might open that one. But yeah, on the back, there's just McQueen and Otis chilling. Still could have put Finn and Holly Mattel or Artist Ramon or Union Jack Ramon. I mean, that would be kind of premature to show him on there because he's not showing up in a case till like case L or something, but I feel like they still could have. Because, you know, it's not like Union Jack Ramon's like a new release anything. He's just new Thailand variant. Anyways, Luigi and Guido. These always sell well. I never see Luigi and Guido peg warming. I wonder if it is because people think they're getting more, I don't know, bang for their buck because they think, oh, it's 2 cars, even though it probably costs the same to make these as it would a McQueen. Yeah, pretty standard. I won't complain though, because Luigi and Guido are very popular and definitely sell well. Same assortment as Halt and Guess. No, not Halt and Guess. I don't remember whose card back it was. It was like James Cleanair, probably. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to, I guess we'll go to Todd Marcus. He's on a very mangled card. Look at that, it's like so bent backwards. That's okay though. Todd Marcus though, one of my favorite racers too. I love Todd Marcus. And he looks really good on this packaging. I don't know why, but I think he looks really good on this packaging. I just think his artwork is really nice. And he's a pretty nice Thailand variant, not my favorite. Like, I definitely prefer this Chinese one I have. But he's nice. You know, he's still a nice Thailand release. And he's just a nice release this year, because I know his 2021 release is kind of rare now. Like, I only found a couple. He was pretty popular that year, so yeah, I like Todd a lot. Glad he's in this case. Now, the back of the packaging is just the same as, I don't know whose card, I cannot remember, but it was probably like Brush Kerber's card back or something. No, because he's on there, so I don't know. It might have been James Cleanair's card back or something. I really don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, Todd Marcus, really awesome. Also, one of my top 10 favorites, along with Paunchy and Brush Kerber. Okay, next I'm just gonna go to Fabulous McQueen, since he's not super exciting. Yeah, here's Fabulous McQueen, kind of an underrated release this year though. He looks pretty nice on this packaging. I wonder if it's because of the dark blue against the red. So he really stands out on this packaging. Yeah, this is a really nice one. I mean, I think he's a good release. Like, he sells well. I haven't seen him peg warming, but he isn't super exciting. Like, they've actually done Fabulous McQueen a lot, even though you would think they wouldn't. Like, you would think they would do the Cars 3 version more, but they actually haven't done that version in like 3 years as a single. Just kind of crazy. They've mostly done like this one and the Rusty's one and the World Grand Prix and then their Cars 1, so. Oh wow, is this really our first Cars 3 card back? That's kind of nuts actually. Or am I blanking? I'm pretty sure this is our first Cars 3 card back. Wow, that's actually insane. I think it's our only one too, because there's only 2 left. But yeah, this is an interesting card back. It's got like the Vitoline tractor, which is a pretty rare release this year. I only found that one in Disney World. And there's Rusty's McQueen. We're just talking about that one, how Mattel loves that one. That one's not rare at all. It's actually pretty boring. Then there's Heyday Smokey. That's a nice one. Eric Breaker. Kind of peg warms, so I don't know. That's kind of a boring release in my opinion. He's not the best next gen they could have done this year. And the fact that he's the only next gen they've done this year, that's really stupid. I was hoping they would do like Danny Swervez, who I heard was canceled this year. But they could have even done like, I don't know, Dan Garcia. That's kind of a rare one now. Or Aaron Clocker. Steve LePage would have been nice. Ed Trunken would have been really nice. But no, they just did Eric Breaker again, which is not ideal in my opinion. But anyway, Rusty's Cruise and Bill. You know, Cars 2 and Cars 3 are really bad this year in terms of, like, I don't know, releases, because there's just nothing good released from Cars 2 and 3 this year, and it's actually kind of sad. So, here's a Wingo, or Wingo with flames. This is actually the Wingo with the flames, because you see a little flame in the back. This one, as I've said, before, is definitely a great one. Really happy that they're doing the tuners this year, especially with the flames, because I didn't have any of them except for Snot Rod until this year, so I'm really glad they're doing them. And as I've said in the other videos, I love Piston Cup racers a lot, and I love the tuners. They're so cool. And this is a nice Thailand variant too. He looks pretty good from Thailand. Just wish they would have specified that he had the flames on the name tag, but oh well. Anyways, same card back as probably James Cleanair. Or somebody like that. I really don't remember. Sorry, guys. Now, last but not least, we have President Mater on a good card, too. Thank goodness. Oh, that's part of the card back. So yeah, President Mater, this is a really nice release. And he's gonna be pretty rare. I mean, I know I said Walmart overwhelmingly got this case in, but this guy is so popular that I think he is going to be one of the rarest releases this year. Probably up there with that Vitoline tractor, or maybe the dinosaur that's on the new packaging. Yeah, President Mater looks really awesome. I like this release a lot. Probably my favorite Mater from Cars on the Road. No, actually, Cryptid Buster Mater is my favorite one, but this is probably my second favorite one. Cars on the Road. Yep, new for 2024. I'm really glad he's in the half case, because Mattel would kind of flake on that last year, and it really bothered me. But yeah, as seen in Cars on the Road, pretty boring card back, except for Randy. That's in, I guess, Motto. And actually, Adam's pretty nice, but don't care about that one. Don't care about that one or that one, especially not that one. Or the clown. I don't like those at all. But President Mater, really nice release. And yeah, he's just really cool. Yeah, he's very heavy. Maters are so heavy nowadays. But yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this case unboxing. So yeah, case E, very nice case, especially the fall version, but this half version isn't too bad either. So these are probably the main highlights, Todd Marcus is a good one. And of course, I really like Mater, President Mater. Wingo is always really awesome to see, and Fabulous McQueen, he's still a nice release. Like, I'll take him over. Actually, what would I take him over? I don't know. Road Trip McQueen. Yeah, I'd take him over Road Trip McQueen in this case, that's for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this case unboxing. Hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you all in the very next video, which will probably be the case F and G highlights, because I'm not unboxing case F. It's a very bad case. And also case G is just not available, so can't unbox that, maybe one day, but for now I'll just do a review of it. But yeah, I'll see you in the very next video. Goodbye.